Hi guys, welcome to the episode number 6 of Free Script Sundays. This week I've got a new add-on called Align and Distribute. The name might sound familiar if you have used Inkscape, which is a free 2D open source graphic software, and it has a panel called Align and Distribute. And with this add-on I've tried to bring some of that functionality into Blender 3D. So let me show you how it works, but before that I would like to request you all to please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future updates. And without wasting any more time, let's dive straight into Blender. So here I have several objects which I will be using to demonstrate how the add-on works. And let's first talk about the alignment part. Alignment has two methods called origin and bounding box. Origin is quite simple. It will only align the origins of the selected object with the active object along the selected axis. But more advanced options show up when you select bounding box as the method. As you can see, there are 5 new options called R2L, L2L, center, R2R and L2R. And these describe how the alignment will be done. So R2L means the rightmost part of the selected objects will be aligned to the leftmost part of the active object, and L2R means the leftmost part of the selected objects will be aligned to the rightmost part of the active object. So let me show you an example using these objects. One thing more, L also means the negative side and R also means the positive side in case of Z axis. So when I select L2L, this means the bottommost part of the selected objects will be aligned to the bottommost part of the active object. So let's try that. Press Z. As you can see, all the bottoms are aligned, and you can change the method to R2R, which means the tops will be aligned, and you can change the method to center, L2R or R2L. And that is basically it for the alignment part. And now let's talk about the distribution part. Let's first talk about linear distribution. So select all the objects, and similar to alignment there are two methods, origin and bounding box. Origin again is quite simple. It will only evenly distribute the origins of the objects, and more advanced options will show up when you select bounding box as the method. So there are two new options called equal distance and equal gaps. So let's try equal distance along the x-axis. As you can see, it will automatically find the centers of all the selected objects and distribute them evenly. And if you change the method to equal gaps, now the distance between all the objects is equal. So this distance is equal to this distance and this distance. To visually see it better, let's align them on the y-axis. So now this is more clear. So that is it for the linear distribution part. And now let's talk about 2D distribution. Let's increase the grid size a bit and cell size a bit. Select all the objects, and let's distribute them on the Z plane. This is the Z plane. Press Z, increase the cell size a bit more, and as you can see, if I change the grid size, I can do that here. And if I change the switch flow, it will first fill up the columns and then rows. So you can change that. You can also change the direction with respect to the active object. So you can do up, left, right, down. You can choose any of the 4 quadrants. And that is basically it for the grid part. And that is also it for this week's episode of Free Script Sundays. The links for the add-on as always are in the description below, so go check them out, and I'll see you in the next episode.